Okay. Rule number 2. Okay, in a whole numbers, the 0 at the end are not significant. So let's say, for example, 6200. Okay, so because the 0 at the end of whole number are not significant, so therefore we only count 6 and 2. So therefore, 2 significant figures, right? Let's say 6, 8, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is 1, 2. So 2 significant figures because 0 at the end doesn't count. 7, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so only these two are count, so still count as 2 significant figures. Okay, let's say 7, 8, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we count 4 significant figures. But if we add another 2, 3, 0 in, it's still 4 significant figures because 0 at the end of whole number are not significant. Okay, so remember that for me. So let's go next rule, number 3. Okay, if 0 are in between non-zero digits, okay, they all become significant. So for example, 402. Now because you count this number 4 and count number 2, okay, number 1 and number 2, number 4 and number 2 are significant, so the number in between, any number in between, significant. So that's 0 in between, so it's significant. So 1, 2, 3, so 3 significant figures. Okay, now do not forget, if I write 420, okay, is only 2 significant figures. Don't forget, okay, because 0 at the end of whole number are not significant. So 402 is 3 significant figures. 420 is only 2 significant figures. Okay, don't forget. Let's say it's 4072. Because you count 4 and 2, so anything in sandwich have to count between. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 significant figures. All right. Let's say 800001. Now, because you count 8 and 1, so everything in between must count. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 significant figures. Okay. Let's go last rule. It can be confused. Okay, last rule. So if 0, okay, if 0 are at the end of a number that have decimals, the 0 are significant. Really confused, all right? Let's go through it. Let's say 4.00. Now, because 0 after decimal point and with a non-zero digit here, so therefore this 0 and this 0 also significant. So 3 significant figures. Okay, let's say 5.20, so and 0 again. So because remember, 0 at the end of a number that have decimal point, okay, the 0 are significant figures. Okay, so just remember. So let's say 5200, so 4. Okay, so 4 significant figures. Let's say 6.20, 0. Okay, and 0. So it still count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 significant figures. So remember this, guys, a lot of students struggle with rule number 4. Okay, because it can be confused. So let's say 1.2, okay, 0. So how many significant figures is? That's right, 3 significant figures. Is that okay? Let's say 120. Can be confused. How many significant figures is? 2 significant figures, because 0 at the end of whole number doesn't count. Okay, not significant. So that's what it is. All right. So we're gonna do some practice. All right. I want you to tell me when I write the number out. I want you to tell me how many significant figures is. Okay. I just want you to put thought into it and just have a go. Okay, so let's go. Let's say 4, 3, 5, 0. How many significant figures is this? See if you still remember how to do this. 3 significant figures. That's right. So you go, because it's 0 at the end. That's rule number 1. 0 at the end of whole number doesn't count. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3. So 3 significant figures. So 3 significant figures. Okay. Next one. 3, 2, 0, 0. How many significant figures is this? 2. Yes, 2 easy. 2 significant figures. Okay. Let's say this one here. Okay. 2.100. How many significant figures is this? Yes, 4 significant figures, because remember, this is from rule number 4. Okay, 0 at the end of a number that had decimal point. Okay, have decimal point, and then it's also significant. Okay, so you go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 significant figures. Is that okay? Let's say 6.000. How many significant figures is this? 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant figures. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's get a bit more complicated. Okay. So let's round up. Let's do some rounding. Okay. See if we can do. So rounding can be tricky. So let's say rounding. Okay. Now let's say 5.457. Now I want to round to 3 significant figures. 3 significant figures, right? I want the answer into 3 significant figures. Now before you round up, you need to know how many significant figures is this. Yeah. So because they're all non-zero digits, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 significant figures at the moment, and I want 3. So it's just like 3 digits. Simple as that. Like this. Look, 1, 2, 3. That's your answer. But before you write 5.45, you have to look at this number here. See, because this one is greater than 5. So much closer to 1 whole. So you add 1 to this. So that means 5.46. Okay. See, 1, 2, 3. 3 significant figures. All right. Next one. 0.000. Okay. 8769. Now I want 3 significant figures again. Okay. I want 3 significant figures. At the moment, how many significant figures is this? Not sure, right? It's complicated. Now it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 significant figures, because 0 in front and there's no non-zero digit in front. So this one is not significant. So it's the only significant figures is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant figures. Then you want 3 significant figures, right? So to have 3 significant figures, you go 1, 2, 3. You just write up to here. And do not forget, before you write 876, you look at this number. See, this is greater than 5. So you add 1 to this. So your answer should be 0.0000877. Is that okay? So that's your answer. Now, let's do next one. Okay, so let's say 3.678. Okay, and I want 3 significant figures. 3 significant. Okay, figures. Now at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant figures. So I want 3. So I just go 3 up to here. That's all it is. Okay. So your answer should be not 6, because 7 is greater than 5. So add 1 to this, 4.37. Okay. Now let's go on this one here. Let's say 876493. Okay, at the moment is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 6 significant figures. Okay, don't forget 6 significant figures. Now I want round to 3 significant figures. So 3 means you do up to here. All right, but But look at next number here is less than 5. So your answer should be 876. Am I right? No, because this is a non-zero digit. So imagine, okay, this is actually 876,493. Is close to 876? No. So therefore, the rest of this number are become 0. 1, 2, 3. Is that okay? So that's what it is. All right. Next one. Let's go. Let's say 57,000. Okay, 424. Can you try that for me? So just fix the 2 up for you. Okay, look, 57,424. So round 2, I want to round to 2 significant figures this time. 2 significant figures, yeah? So to do this, that's right, 57,000, because 57,400 is closer to 57,000. So not 57, it's 57,000, okay? That is your answer. Okay, let's say next one. 8.2615. Okay, I want 2 significant figures again. Okay, now at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant figures. So I want 2 significant figures. So I write up to here. Okay, 8.2. Now don't forget, before you write 8.2, you look at this number. So from 5 onward, you add 1. So it's 8.3. All right. Okay, let's do a couple more to make sure you get it. Now, let's say this one here. 0.085246. Okay, I want to round up to 4 significant figures. Let's say 4 significant figures. Okay, so if you think about it, at the moment, this 0 into 0 is not significant. Okay, because there's no non-zero digit in front. So you only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 significant figures. But you want 4. So therefore, you write up to here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, your answer should be 0.0855. 8525. That's right. Not 4, because this is 6. So more than halfway. You add 1 to